Hey, you, with all of your familiar, everyone loves you and all you lay bare. Shrouded with the stars all around you, they enter your orbit and want to stay there, and I want to stay there too. I am nothing new. Is that you with your beautiful broken, strewn out in pieces for everyone to see, sung like an angel or leading your lips and then entering me, and I am broken too. I am nothing new. There you go with your transient energy. Don't stay too long, they might find out you're real. Hung on a tightrope of lyrical tragedy. It's not what you said, it's how you made them feel. Walking out the door, leave them wanting more. And I am left there too. I am nothing new. Catch me now, for I'm melting like stubborn snow, clinging to dirt in a mall parking lot. Part of me hoping I still have a twilight's glow, most of me knowing it's dust that I've got, but I hold on like glue. Vanishing from view, and I am nothing new. Hi everyone, hello. It's so nice to see you all. Kat and Dennis, my brother John, sending healing vibes to my brother John. There's a reason he's here, and it's not a good reason. And Eric and Jenny and Patricia from Closer Than Normal. She's in the Philadelphia area. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I got a request for that song, I Am Nothing New. Yeah, so someone said, you never play that song. And I thought, oh, I should. Yeah, hey, Beck and Tim. Thank you so much. Oh, Andy, yes, hello. Hope you are doing well. Eric and Jenny, I think I said that already, but thank you all for being here. It is so nice. Artie Grimes, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? That's awesome. So nice to see you. I think I got everybody. If I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Oh gosh, so let's see. It's Simon and I'm Lisa Jeanette. And tonight is the cover long sing-along will be a Simon and Garfunkel cover song sing-along, and I have to say I'm a little bit nervous because it's so well-known music, and how dare I? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? I'm Lisa Jeanette, and I do crazy things. That's just how I roll. So what's next? Snitches get stitches and don't ever run. If you're under the gun, never pull its trigger. Not your family ties, tie them into a bow. If they tell what they know, tie them up with rigor. Long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. You've got shoes made of cement. I've got no sentiment. You won't be returning now. I am not afraid of being alone. I've got a rugged backbone and you'll never own it. Look what we have here, it's truth that's top shelf. Take it down, check yourself, maybe you can own it. Long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. Truth is all relative. Facts through a sieve made of every sacred cow. Come a little closer, I'll tell you my vice. It's that I am not nice, but I am not charmless. Do you like the thrill of taking a chance in the clutch of romance? I won't hold you harmless. I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. If you've got nothing to hide, don't be so petrified. Cross the bridge that's burning now. I live a simple life, I live by the code. I take what I'm owed and I give what's due ya. Cross the moving line, I'm untouchable. I'm dysfunctional, but baby, what's it to ya? I'm a long shot, straight to the bow. Don't you look now, but the bridge is burning. If you've got nothing to hide, don't be so petrified. Cross the bridge that's burning down. That is called, what is that called? Longshot. That is called Longshot. That is written about Ruth from the show Ozark. That code is in C++. Oh, very interesting. You are a seasoned programmer if you're talking about C++, right? Maybe. There was a time I was a technical recruiter. Don't ask me how I ended up being a technical recruiter. Did I ever tell you this story? In the time of Y2K, where I was trying to hire COBOL programmers in the time of Y2K, when they were considered to be, oh, thank you for all the love. They were considered to be the ones that didn't keep up with the technology, and they were like kind of the backroom guys working on the A440s or whatever they were called. No, it's not A440, that's A440 is that. Yeah, they had to come out of retirement, and here was the thing. That's when I started being a technical recruiter, and I would be calling these couple programmers and saying, I have a job opening, would you like to, it was an internal recruiter, and they would say, they would say, how much? And I would say, $40,000, and they would just laugh. Because it was Revenge of the Nerds. They were making so much money, and I could not convince the powers that be at the company that I worked at that there was no way we were going to hire these people, because unless we upped the ante, and they didn't believe me. I'm like, it's because of Y2K. And they're like, Y2K is a hoax. It's no thing, and it's not real. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter that it's not real. These people are paying big bucks just to get people to make sure it's not real. So that was an interesting time in one of my careers, one of my checkered past careers. I didn't call anybody old. I just said seasoned. That's all. I'm seasoned because I know a little bit, not enough to do any damage, not enough to do anything. I'm seasoned myself that I even know that about COBOL programmers and the Y2K crisis. That wasn't real, but COBOL programmers made lots of cash. Anyway, I have to play my love song for a bat because I tried to play it at an event this weekend. It's Philadelphia Area Songwriters Association. Oh, it wasn't a hoax. Well, people really thought it was. People thought the world was going to end. And so I was at this event this weekend, and I got to play one song I had to play. So I decided to do the love song for a bat, and I get here. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago. After I gave the whole intro about the bat and the guano and the caves and the guy that just loves bat guano and bats and how these bats travel up the west coast of Mexico to the agua calientes where the agave plants are and how they pollinate the plant. I went on this whole spiel, how they pollinate the agave plants, and if it weren't for these bats, these horn-nosed bats, we wouldn't have tequila. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago. Could not remember that line to save my life. Could not. The next line, I could not. So I have to do it tonight because I have to make up for a very poor performance and an event with all of my songwriter friends. Oh, wow, Andy. Oh, wow. Old Faithful. You're like, just in case Old Faithful is not going to be faithful anymore because the world's going to end, I'm going to see it the last time. That's cool. I love Yellowstone. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago, the sun has set, we've got to fly. We'll travel many miles tonight, our wings translucent in the night, in the evening by and by. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago, we will fly the whole night through. The moon is high, the night is young, the sound of chirping on our tongues. I always love to fly with you. You take me to the blue agave de agua calientes. We share a moonlight feast of nectar sweet. And when we're full of sweet agave de agua calientes, we will return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago. You whisper to me that it's time. You caress me with your hands, your wings unfold me like a band in this cocoon cave. You are mine. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago. The sun is rising, oh, too soon. Winter comes, we hibernate, and we realize our fate with the waking of the loon. You take me to the blue agave de agua calientes. We share a moonlight feast of nectar sweet. And when we're full of sweet agave de agua calientes, we will return triumphant for tequila. Oh, my Pequeno Murcialago, there may be no tequila when we're gone. Tequila loves the moonlit Murcialago. The Murcialago needs tequila to live on. I can't believe I forgot that, the line, I forgot. Oh, James, very nice to see you. James, I've been thinking about you because John P., my brother John that's on here, has the same ailment you do. And I've been thinking about how things are going for you. When the 32-bit second, okay, in case you need something to worry about. Okay, we all do, right? We all need something to worry about. In 2038, we have another equivalent event when 32-bit seconds counters run out or wrap around, throwing computers back to 1970. Could be bad Or, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, no. Could be bad or could be fun. 1970, if I could relive 1970s, well, I was very young. Like in 76, I was 10. So I wasn't old enough to really enjoy it like I would have wanted to. But if I could relive it in the person I am now, that would be some fun. Would love to be transported back to 1970. Me too. I'm not worried about it one bit. And also, I should be retired by then. So computers, who knows? I might not even be using them. I mean, we might all. It could be also, right? Right, Becca Tim? Tequila. Let's see. What else do I got for you? I think I will do some ones I haven't been doing. I realize that I've been neglecting some of my songs. And Rich is on a campaign to get me to do more of my Chasing Happy songs. And I might do one tonight. And he's trying to convince me I should. And I'm trying to say, well, I can't commit, but all right. What was I going to do? I was going to do. This is my reply to Jolene. It's me, Jolene, who takes the blame. I hear you yodeling my name every single time you get the chance. You declare that I'm the one who came along and spoiled your fun. You've been using me for your snake dance. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. That song you sing is such a fraud. You spin your tail like Scheherazade, as if your living or dying depends on me. Your imaginings put me through hell. The truth is stranger than the story you tell. Listen up, the truth will set you free. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. I see the sadness in your eyes, yeah, that's a look I recognize. When a situation's finally seen, and if you didn't think I'd done you wrong, I bet we would get along. We have more in common than it seems. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants another, cut him loose, set him free. But don't blame me. I'd say you're the finest woman I've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. Don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man, I want you. That is Don't Blame Me, Jolene's reply. Haven't done that one in a while. So I've been looking at the ones I haven't done. Like this one. That I can't think of right now. Where's my album? Thank you. Thanks so much. I can see your hands are tied. You want to hold the hand of your beautiful bride, but it's not safe, you need to hide. You get glances when you take outside chances, and still you choose love. Even though you're in danger, all the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Coming in now for a kiss, you have to look around, make sure that nothing's amiss. There's no one you want to offend, least of all a relative or a friend, and still you choose love. Even though you're in danger, of the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything, you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. Love to see those rainbows. Is love, is love, is love, is love, is love. When will love be free for everyone? When will it be safe to hold hands and kiss in the sun? No matter your origin, your race, your creed, your color, your religion, and still you choose love. Even though you're in danger, all the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything, you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, 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 is love. That is called Still You Choose Love. Thank you. I love to see all the rainbow hearts and rainbows and hearts and rainbows and everything. That's awesome. Okay, so I have some minutes left. I think I will do my song about Clara Schumann. She was a virtuoso pianist and a touring musician. She lived in Germany. She toured Russia. She toured the Netherlands. She toured England by carriage and boat and train, maybe. Were there trains? 1860. Were there trains? I'm not sure. Joan Hacker, hello. She was also a composer, and she was married to the composer Robert Schumann, who was the premier composer of his day. He was the kingmaker. Oh yes, the trains. One day, Johannes Brahms, known as Jojo in this song, knocked on their door and rocked their world. I am married to the kingmaker, but of all the kings he chooses, Jojo's a ball breaker. He's a heart taker, and they call him the darling of the muses. As I entered the parlor, Jojo sat at the piano. He had diamonds in his eyes and his hair was a halo. And he began to play like nothing I'd ever heard. It was crazy, made me dizzy. I think smoking is the word. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. Jojo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. We traded tunes for days, took evening walks after tea. Nothing happened I'm ashamed of, there was no impropriety. But he does give me a charge and he blows all my fuses. How did I fall in love with the darling of the Muses? Tongue started wagging after me and my kids. I wish I'd had half the fun that they'd imagined that I did. But I got bills to pay, I got work to do. Ain't it funny how Jojo didn't get a scarlet letter too? The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. Jojo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. The kingmaker left me when he jumped into the Rhine. Voices in his head were so much stronger than mine, but I loved him with a vengeance, every moment here gone. He left me with Jojo, but he also left me all alone. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. And when he took his last breath, I turned to Jojo and said, let's take a trip together, but he blew his kisses to me. He said he'd rather be a loner as long as he was free. Now my heart is broken twice, and I'm left with all those bruises. How did I fall in love with the darling of the Muses? And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house. That is called Darling of the Muses, which is the name that Robert Schumann gave to Johannes Brahms. And the next one I'll do, hey, Donna W., I'm glad you're here, because I love when you're here and the cover song sing-along is happening, and I think in my head all about you, the way you sing and how much I love it. You sing with gusto, like you mean it. And I love that. So this is my other song from the trilogy, one of the songs from the trilogy that I wrote about Robert Schumann. This is not how he felt, even though he did sue Clara Schumann's father for her hand. Even though, which was his mentor, and won. Even though he went to such great lengths for her. He loved her and trusted her and didn't have a problem with her. But if I were Robert Schumann and my wife was looking at Jojo, aka Johannes Brahms, with a wandering eye, this is how I would feel. Donna, I don't think I do either, but I have them just in case, because I had an embarrassing situation this weekend where I couldn't remember the second phrase of my song. I'd been so high on your love, came to rely on your love. Now I ask why. I got a degree in your love, got a paper decree of your love for eternity. But now you don't look my way. Got down on my knees for your love, sued your enemies for your love, cut down family trees. You don't look my way. I faced every fear for your love, shed salty tears for your love, gave my best years. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing the new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put a lasso around the moon? You know that I feed on your love. I beg and I plead for your love. I've got a need. You don't look my way. You know I would die for your love. God knows I've tried for your love. You're not satisfied. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing the new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know if I don't know you? Please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing a new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put the lasso around the moon? Where do I go without your love? What do I have to show without your love? Who do I know if I don't know you? Please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see, and you don't look my way. It's called You Don't Look My Way. Oh, thank you so much for all the love. That's a song I did instead of my Bat love song because I couldn't remember the second phrase of my Bat love song. I was so mad at myself after I did this whole intro. It is a little past time for the cover song sing-along, and this week's cover song sing-along is a Simon and Garfunkel cover song sing-along. Let's see what we have here. I'm a little excited. And like I said, I have a question right on the get-go. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. What is your favorite Simon and Garfunkel song? Do you have a favorite Simon and Garfunkel song? Maybe they're not really something you listened to in the past. I don't know, but I sort of grew up on it. So our first song is I Am a Rock, and I was going to do this on ukulele, but it didn't have the gusto of the guitar, so we're doing on guitar. All right, I Am a Rock. So Cecilia, I'm not doing Cecilia. Oh, Cecilia's your favorite one. Oh, Sound of Silence. I'm not doing Sound of Silence. It looks like I might have to do a second. Last week I was like, I'm doing Simon Garfunkel, but I'm not doing Sweet Caroline. And I meant to say Cecilia, which I think I have done in the past. Scarborough Fair. Oh, hello, Martin Kelly from Bowen Island, British Columbia, Canada. Cecilia is a great song. I think I've done it, but maybe there'll be a second Simon and Garfunkel night, but I'm not doing some of those songs. Middle name is Cecilia. Cecilia, the patron saint of music, who had nothing to do with music whatsoever. winter's day in a deep and dark December. I am alone, gazing from my window to the streets below on a freshly fallen shining shroud of snow. I am a rock, I am an island. I've built walls, a fortress deep and mighty, that none may penetrate. I have no need of friendship. Friendship causes pain. It's laughter and it's loving I disdain. I am a rock, I am an island. Don't talk of love. Well, I've heard the word before. It's sleeping in my memory. I won't disturb the slumber of feelings that have died. If I never loved, I never would have cried. I am a rock, I am an island. I have my book and my poetry to protect me. I am shielded in my armor, hiding in my room, safe within my womb. I touch no one and no one touches me. I am a rock, I am an island. And a rock feels no pain, and an island never cries. I totally meant to wear my beatnik beret for that song. Whoops. Wait, how does this go? Because I feel that that is a very poetic, beatnikish type of song. Hey, Dr. Tool, it's so good to see you here. Thanks for joining. So many great songs. It is hard to pick a favorite. The Graduate's one of your favorite movies. Karen Schneiderman, I'm glad to see you here. Thanks for joining and thanks for winning the fight with your computer. Yes, Dr. Tool, I hope you're feeling better. So on to the next thing is, whoops, I think I went too far. What band most influenced Simon and Garfunkel? Do you know? What band most influenced them? Oh, some snaps. The Graduate, yes. No pain. A rock feels no pain. We must be on the same beds, says my brother John. I'll have what you're having. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath? Oh. I don't believe that Simon. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to put that up there. That Benny Goodman. Interesting. Well, you know, it's interesting. What I read was that they both have said on the record, Monkeys. They both have said on the record that the Everly Brothers were their Beatles. I think the Beatles, especially in one of these songs, is also an influence. I think I read that as well. Oh shoot, I don't have my notes. Darn it, I have backstories. Yeah, so they definitely were influenced by Everly Brothers, the Beatles. It's clear to me that they are, and I think I did read that. And oh, that's weird. Um, I wonder what thing that I destroyed that little black fuzzies are going places. Okay. Um, yeah, I could see it too. So this song, you may or may not know, it is one of my favorite Simon Garfunkel songs. And I have a memory of when I was a kid and we had the stereo on that big secretary thing, if you remember. And yeah, the Beatles did influence pretty much everybody. Everly Brothers are awesome. I've done 2 Everly Brothers nights. So um, this came on the radio, and it was before the internet. And it was like, if you wanted to learn the words of a song, you had to hope it came on the radio if you didn't own it, and listen to it. And I remember my brother Jim turning it up and putting his ear to the speaker because he wanted to know what the words were. And I remember watching him do that. And, it's just so funny today because all I had to do was put America lyrics and it came up. Well, America Simon and Garfunkel lyrics. So, Dr. Toole, I'm glad you're here. Yes, covered this song. Wow, I didn't know that. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag. So we bought a pack of cigarettes, Mrs. Wagner's pies, and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've gone to look for America. I've gone to look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie was really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. We smoked the last one an hour ago. So she looked at the scenery, read my magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America. Oh, God, I just love that song. It's just such a cool song. So beautiful. Paul Simon wrote pretty much all of these, although I'm going to ask the question, who wrote Scarborough Fair? And I'm kicking myself because I don't have my notes, so I'm going to have to do all this by memory. Thank you for all the love. Thank you. Anybody know who wrote Scarborough Fair? Oh, I spelled Scarborough wrong. It should have a U before the G. It does on my sheet. Yay. So, okay, now Joni Mitchell. That's a good guess because it is a kick-ass song, and Joni Mitchell writes kick-ass songs. So I'm going to do on guitar. I used to cover this a lot, actually. Anonymous. Yes, it is based on a traditional song, kind of anonymous. It was a place, but I think they think the first record of the song is like 1760 or something, or is it 1670? One of the two. I get numbers all confused. But yeah, so it's has a lot more verses in one rendition of it that I was going to actually read some of them in. But here I am without my notes. But there was controversy, and in my notes it says who, but someone, I think in the UK, played this arrangement that Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel recorded in that arrangement, and then Paul Simon took it and ran with it. Yeah, Unknown wrote a lot of great songs, yes. If I only could write all of the songs Unknown wrote. Does anyone else still see mine? I don't know what that means, Pat. You're on Facebook, and everybody else is on YouTube, I think. Oh, that's because you're on Facebook, Pat. They can't see you. They're on YouTube. I am known. So this person in the UK was kind of upset that Paul Simon recorded his arrangement of the song, and it was a hit and made all this money. And then time went by, and I think it healed all wounds. And here, the guy was actually getting residuals all along and didn't know. So he actually did make Garfunkel. He actually did make some money off of it, but at first he was a little pissed off that, Paul Simon took the song and ran. But it was really nobody's song. It was just that arrangement. And then they ended up singing it together somewhere. Oh, there you are, Patricia. You're on YouTube now. Now everybody can see you. Here we go. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seams or needlework, then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, and gather it all in a bunch of heather. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. She once was a true love of mine. So what I learned about this song that I didn't know is that this is a riddle of a song. Thank you so much. I kind of can't do the regular way anymore because I played that so often that way. Thank you. Thank you so much. My phone died and I forgot where to find you all. It's my Hello cover band. I know there's like a Hello song and I can't think of it. That is too funny. Oh, thank you. So these are all riddles. It's basically saying, make me a shirt with no seams or needlework. And back in 1670 or 1760, whichever time it was, you had to have needlework and you had to have seams. There was no way to not. So it's a riddle. It's like, yeah, then she'll be a true love of mine. When you make me this thing that's impossible to make, then she'll be a true love of mine. Oh, hey, Rachel B. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much. Telephone line. Da-na-na-na. Into twilight. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I love that song. Telephone line. You had me at a yellow. Oh my gosh, what else do I have here? Let's see. Oh, what famous movie star turned down the role of Mrs. Robinson? And when you think of that, I'll tell you a story. Well, it's not a story. It's just that I had the pleasure of seeing the graduate on Broadway with Kathleen Turner. And, there's a nude scene. Oh, telephone line. Oh, I bet Puddles does a good version of that. Oh, yeah, I love DLO. The city streets are empty now. The lights don't shine no more. I should do an ELO night. That would be fun. Annette Bening, no. Good guess, though. But I did see Kathleen Turner naked in The Graduate on Broadway. Which she was kind of like lit strategically, and she may have even had a bodysuit. Not Marilyn Monroe, although good guess. But yeah, I saw Kathleen Turner naked, and I also ran into her, Liz Taylor. Well, no. I was in the art museum, and I forget even who I was with. I think I was with my friends Kimberly and Dee, and we were looking at the art, and I heard Kathleen Turner's voice. I just recognized it right away. It's just and this was 10, 12, 13 years ago, maybe. And I just turned, and I was like, that is Kathleen Turner. And I'm like, and I look, and she's in the other room, and she has a docent showing her and her friends around the art museum. She was not still naked. Betty Davis, no, not Betty Davis. She was not still naked at the art museum. She was much older than when I'd seen her on Broadway. And her voice is so distinctive. I just heard it right away. And of course I wasn't going to bother her or anything, but I was just like, oh my gosh, it's Kathleen Turner. Like I'm probably in front of a Picasso, and I'm like, I'm like, but it's Kathleen Turner. Like you think I'd be a little bit more focused on, on that. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Ooh, I don't know that line. Oh my. Hey, Patricia, do you know Puddles? I don't know this line. My favorite line of Kathleen Turner's is I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. Joanne Woodward, also a good guess. Yeah, I do love Kathleen Turner. Let me go back. So the star was Doris Day turned down an offer because the nudity required by the role offended her. Shelley Winters, Ingrid Bergman, Eva Marie Saint, Ava Gardner, Patricia Neal, Susan Hayward, Deborah Kerr, Rita Hayworth, Lana Turner, and Geraldine Page were also considered for the role. But Doris Day, I can't even imagine her in that role at all. That was being total miss. She was a nice girl. That would be crazy. That's Eric's favorite line. Eric's favorite line is, I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. Very interesting. So here we go. Mrs. Robinson. Que sera, sera. Oh my gosh, Doris Day in The Man Who Knew Too Much with James Stewart. And when I was a teenager, they had it playing in the Ritz Theater, which was like the hoity-toity theater that I always went, like art films they used to show there and foreign films. And they showed The Man Who Knew Too Much with Doris Day and James Stewart. And the part where she's singing Que Sera Sera because she's trying to get her child to hear her voice and she's singing it really loud. I just love it. I just love that part. I know, Andy, I know. I can't even think of her in that role. That would just be crazy. So, all right. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless. This is too low. This might be good for some, but not for me. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hide it in a hiding place where no one ever goes. your pantry with your cupcakes. It's a little secret, just the Robinsons' affair. Most of all, you've got to hide it from the kids. Cuckoo-ca-choo, Mrs. Robinson, Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it when you've got to choose. Every way you look at this, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Our nation's turned its lonely eyes to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Joltin' Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. So Patricia, it's very interesting you point that line out. Put it in a pantry with your cupcakes. That is so Beatles-esque. Yes, and the Cuckoo-ca-choo, I Am the Walrus. This is so Beatles influenced, this song entirely. It's just, you know, put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. That is so John Lennon. Yeah. So, yeah, they were influenced by the Beatles. And this song is evidence, I would say. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. And was there something else I wanted to say about that? Oh, Joltin' Joe. Joltin' Joe, I didn't realize Joltin' Joe was the name of Joe DiMaggio. I only know Joltin' Joe, the folk DJ, who is a pretty awesome folk DJ. If you ever catch his show, it's on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. on the internet somewhere, Joltin' Joe. Put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. What do you suppose it means? Yeah, I think we probably do need a second Simon Garfunkel. Put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. I don't know, but it's, you know, it's the Mrs. Robinson song. All the corruptness of modern adult life, so sad. Jolting the Oh, okay. So here we go. This is the last one. And I really am not prepared for this. And this is the part that makes me really nervous. So I'm going to drink my honey, hold on. My honey lavender stress relief tea by Yogi. Okay. Whoops, let me try it again. Going so far, so good. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when darkness comes and friends just can't be found, like a troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I'll comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, when you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled waters. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled waters. I will ease your mind. I saw Simon and Garfunkel when I was a freshman in college. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. In their gym. Oh my gosh. Sat in the bleachers. You thought they were very good. I love that. They were Simon Garfunkel. They were very good. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for all the love. Oh, hey, Karen Hall. I need to talk. I need to text you. Maybe I'll text you after this because I have something I want to say. You had a tape and you played this on a little tape deck over and over. Got me through senior year in college. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That is so sweet. Everybody has Simon and Garfunkel stories. That's so awesome. Oh, Rich is even clapping. Was that for Simon and Garfunkel or for me? I was on it tonight, he says. I visited a friend in New York when I was a kid, and suddenly we were walking to a huge crowd. What was it? Turned out to be Simon and Garfunkel. That's only two people, Karen Schneiderman. How can they be a huge crowd? It's just Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. Oh, that must have been cool to see them. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You know, yeah. I remember my niece Pia, my sister Dot's daughter, when she was like a tween, and we were playing, I guess my mom was playing Simon Garfunkel, and she just wanted to hear that song over and over again, and just like laid on the couch and like, she's going, through her early teen years. Thank you so much. I'm going to try to do a song from Chasing Happy because Rich said that's a new role. So I'll try to do it. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to dedicate a song to my brother John. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do this other one from Chasing Happy. I feel much safer when it rains. I like to feel it pouring on my skin. My pores let it seep in. You won't hear me complain. I feel much safer when it rains. Where I come from, the sky is small. Sometimes you can't see it at all unless you're tall. I know the sky will never fall. Where I come from, the sky is small. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school. To learn the lesson again. I know what's right from what is wrong. Might not be tough, but I am strong, so strong. You might be here, you might be gone. I know what's right from what is wrong. It's hard to tell who's good, who's cruel. And someone always sends me back to school. To learn the lesson again. I know what's right from what is wrong. Might not be tough, but I am strong, so strong. You might be here, you might be gone. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. I feel much safer when it rains. What are you looking for, a rain stick?
Yeah, I was hoping it was up here.
Rich was going to take his rain stick out. Oh, that's not a euphemism for anything. Oh, he doesn't have a rain stick, but he has this. Does that sound like rain? It's a drum. Oh, it's ocean. It's ocean sounds. If Vince were here, he could do his whale sound calls. Okay, all right. I think they got the point.
Yeah, but I can't move it faster.
It's really loud. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think I will end the night there. John, that was for you. And yes, that is from Chasing Happy. And keep going. We'll stay. All right. I'll do the other. Well, maybe I'll do the one I like to end with. One more. Okay. Everybody's saying one more. Well, Rich and Andy S. And that's all I need. That's all the encouragement I need. Be well too. Here we go. The black shark. One more song, and then I'll go. Oh, today is a sure bet. We've no troubles to forget. Don't know a moment I don't love as yet. There's nothing here to lose. Chart a course, it's ours to choose. Get ready for a big breakthrough. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I'll have another one. I list the things I'm grateful for, those I love, those I adore. I lose count, there's always more. I'm never done having faith in things unseen. Are we in the in-between? What is this? What does life mean? I hope we have a good run. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. While we're here, we're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I have another one. I like to say unspoken things. I like to give my secrets wings. I love to give love without strings. I'm loyal like a dog. I love karma when I'm right. Love the darkness when I'm bright. Love my eyes when you're in sight. You're my favorite dialogue. This is our time, this is our place. It's our moment, it's our space. You're having fun, and our fun is next to none. And our glass turns in our hands. Let's catch every grain of sand at the setting of the sun. I think I have another one. I think I have another one. I think I have another one. Oh, thank you so much. So next week, let me put this back. Hold on. Oh, that was the end. That's the end. Oh no, I'm missing my other slides, darn. Okay, well, I had a slide that said, next week is Dan Fogelberg's cover song sing-along, which I am really excited about. I was practicing those songs for next week, over the weekend, and some of them I couldn't get through because they just made me cry. He's such a good songwriter. I'm very excited. So next week, Dan Fogelberg, I cannot wait because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And thank you for being here. Thank you. I know some of you are hurting, and I just sending you healing vibes, and some of you may be hurting in other ways, and I'm glad you're here, and it just brings me so much joy that you're here when you could be doing any number of other things. Oh, Donna. Well, I don't know what you missed. I don't know. I forget already what I did, but yeah, you could. So I will see you hopefully next week for Dan Fogelberg cover song sing along, and some of my stuff, and maybe some other stuff. Who knows? All right. See you then.